Good morning, fellow Americans. I'm your host, Johanna Heyer, and welcome back to AGYM News. Today we will be hearing interviews from vice presidential candidates, as well as some speeches from presidential candidates.
We only want what is best for the worker, the student, the planet, not what is best for the boss, the hustler, or the entrepreneur.
Hi, my name is Sarshia Taylor. I am the running VP for the Workers' Labor Party, and we are for the working class.
How do you plan to reach out to communities of color which have less access to public resources?
Well, for our party, we plan on to reach out to most of our working class are involving the minorities, and we're realizing they're underrepresented, and we want to give them reparations, if that makes sense. We plan on having different like halls for the working class for them to speak their rights and speak what they're feeling like as a community. We also want to just hear what they're saying and give back. I'm trying to find the word.
How do you plan to ensure that you follow your campaign promises once in office?
We plan to ensure what we're speaking about or what we're like dishing out to the community by just keeping up by what we're saying. If we say that we plan on having different events for the working class for them to get their names out there and just let the bigger corporations not take over how they're made, how these corporations are being built off of the working backs of like the minorities. We plan on, what was the last question?
Following your campaign promises once in office.
Yeah, so we just mean to keep up with all of them. We mean to keep our word by everything that we're saying because the working class is the most looked down on because they are paid lesser than their hierarchies.
With proper resources, people will improve their lives, getting better jobs, education, and housing.
Hello, I am Mary Bovin. I am the Vice President for the Your Mama Party.
Okay, let's get into it. Based on Jeff Bezos' review, it seems as if your party leans towards anti-capitalism. Does that mean that you will not be accepting large donations and support from super PACs?
Yes, that means we will not be we will not be getting help or receiving help from big companies. We will be relying on small businesses and allowing ourselves to grow so that we can help them in return.
How will you ensure that you will follow your campaign promises once in office?
We will make sure that we will get everything situated and structured. We will work with our team to ensure that in the end, everybody can get money and everybody can everybody can have the amount that they need to support themselves, sustain themselves, and live easier lives.
When referring to the small companies from funding, do you have any ideas in mind?
Yes, one of the things that we are trying to do is we're trying to figure out a plan that will basically is a system where we give first, then we get back, and then we give them back more. We're trying to make sure that we have this organized. We're starting off with it, so it's going to be a rough start, but it will be prosperous in the end.
Okay, thank you.
I believe in the American people, and I believe in their ability to decide for themselves.
Hello, I'm Sean Hogan. I'm the political strategist for the Roots Party. So.
Your platform involves letting local governments make decisions for their communities. How do you plan to combat racist policies that will pop up in communities?
Well, I personally, I think that yes, it should be up to the governments, but in case something like this happens, it should, like the federal government could step in, but like it has to be very in extreme cases. But yeah, I think the government should step in certain cases, yes.
How will you ensure that you will follow your campaign promises once in office?
Well, I'm not going to be the one in office. That's Josie and Marcus, but I trust them pretty well, and I can guarantee you that they'll keep their campaign promises very much. They're very nice people and they care about what they believe in. So, yeah.
We all, as a collective group, want to help the American people, especially the ones like us that have started from the bottom and are now here.
Hello, my name is Riley Shover. I'm the vice president for the Super Cool People Party.
Okay. Some of our viewers believe that your party is inexperienced and doesn't take the election seriously. How would you respond to this?
That's bull crap. I disagree completely. We have two very, very educated people running for president and vice president.
How will you continue to make policies if Drake dies and stops releasing music?
Well, Drake has thousands and thousands of songs, so it's almost impossible for him to run out of music.
If he dies, if
Yeah.
he's not making anymore?
Well, he has stuff that's unreleased. It's not like he just doesn't have more music.
How will you ensure that you will follow your campaign promises once in office?
I don't know. I believe we're pretty trustworthy people in the Super Cool People Party. We try our best. That's all we can really do. That's all anyone can really do.
You have had the same government for as long as you can remember. So many promises, but no change.
Hello, my name is Leo Cohen, and I am the vice president of the Poker Party.
Okay, let's get into it. How will you prevent parties from enacting harmful policies?
Well, each party is linked with another party, and there are checks and balances. They will balance each other out. So theoretically, the parties should, if one party wants to propose a harmful idea, the other party should combat that and be like, no, that is bad.
If that doesn't happen, what is the backup? Yes, backup plan.
What do you mean if that doesn't happen? Like if the other party agrees with them? Like if they
There's
both?
no balance. How do you ensure balance?
By having two parties with different ideals working together.
But you don't know if there'll be that different ideals. It could be.
It's guaranteed that there will be like significant differences between them. Maybe not as significant as Progressive Party and Christian Conservative Party, but there are going to be differences between the parties regardless. If one party wants to enact a super radical, harmful idea, the party they will be linked to has to, by definition, be less radical than they are if they're all the way up here. You know what I'm saying?
How will you ensure that you will follow your campaign promises once in office?
We will ensure that because we are just rolling the dice. You know what I'm saying? We ourselves haven't promised anything other than collaboration, like in fairness, and so we can't really mess with the numbers when you're just rolling the dice, you know. So that is how we will do it. The dice doesn't lie.